Okay, your beautiful higher self. Here she is. Speaking of mute buttons, somebody took mine off, and I mean that quite literally. I mean that I have just peeled off the very top layer of what has been stoppering my truth, my voice, my screeches, my screams, my loudness. I'm about to get loud, y'all, so watch out. And this is me. This is me in my truth. This is me in my integrity. This is me in my recognition that I will not tolerate anything else that falls short of what is love, of what is accurate, of what rings true for me. And so I might frighten myself in this way. I might take what has otherwise been someone who could be perceived as quite tame and quite calm even in personality, and take it to the next level. In fact, I have gone to more than the next level. I have just catapulted myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. That is what I am counting. Not the number 7, of course, a powerful one. I will look it up later because my curious mind will want to know all the different meanings of this number and how much power it holds for me. It is not just a lucky number, but indeed it is that as well. And so as far as guidance goes, I really don't need much of it. For all I need, I have already within. And this is something that I must recognize, because I do have others who I am teaching. I do have others who are in observance of me. I do have others who are tethered to me in quite beautiful ways, because I have come to offer something that is slightly different, no, greatly different, no, grandly different than anything that has been said or done before. What is it, says my curious mind? What is it? What is it that I am here to offer? Aha, not quite yet, says my transcendent self. Not quite yet, for it is in the unfolding, and I rather like the unfolding experience. And so if guidance I am wishing for, then guidance, here it is. Here is my list. Number 1, as I have said, it's about to get loud. I'm about to get loud, not like in this moment kind of loud, but in the carrying forward of the truth and of the combination of the truth with my powerful personality. For I have played on the soft side for quite long enough. I have had my fill. And in this way, I am acknowledging that whom I have been in service to thus far have needed me to be softer, to be on the more gentle side. And now I am ripping off that Band-Aid and allowing myself to speak in the way of power. Number 2, because I plan to get loud, it is important for me to pay attention to the needs of my body by way of hydration, by way of my vocal mechanism, because as I've said, I'm going to get loud. And if one is going to get loud, one wants to take good care of their vocal mechanism to protect it and ensure that it has exactly the type of sourcing that it needs. This will be something evident to me in the days to come. Number 3, those beautiful ones that I have been serving to this point, I will continue to serve them, but I must let them know that things are shifting for me, that things have changed for me, that I am needing to achieve a level of reach and therefore a level of volume that goes beyond what they are accustomed to. I am a big believer in giving others warnings when I am about to change my perspective, when I am about to change any facet of myself. I like to have the insight, and then I like to prepare others, because I find that when others are prepared, they are able to do their own internal work to pave the path for all of us. And just because I am a powerful leader of sorts does not mean that I am alone. In fact, I am not operating alone, not in my leadership and not in my followership either. I am operating in a grand jury of sorts with many others who not only hope for justice, but who are willing to take the risk and fight for it. Number 4. This is why it is difficult for me to hear the subtle energy, because all I hear now is loud, and that is because I am getting louder, and so the energetics that are moving through me do not wish to be subtle any longer. They want to match the intensity that I will be providing. And so I'm going to need to do something to protect my my ears. I'm going to need to do something to protect my energy body. For these things for me, these sensory systems are highly attuned and highly sensitive. And because of this, I do have a vested interest in protecting them. I do not wish to be overwhelmed, nor am I willing to be so. I do not wish to be overtaken, nor am I willing to experience that. I do not wish to be flattened by anybody else's overwhelming energy. For while I am not here to drown anybody out, I am also not here to whisper when they are shouting. So to this end, I will pay good, close attention to how loud I am listening to my music, to my podcasts, I guess those are, to anything that I am feeding and nourishing myself with. I can turn it down just a little bit more, so that I can increase my sensitivity. Once my sensitivity increases, I can find that comfortable level again, but this is something I will want to pay good attention to. And as far as my energetic body goes, well, it is capable of picking up on so much more subtlety than what I have given it credit for. And so I will place myself into a variety of situations that allow for my skin and my nerve endings and my hair follicles to pick up on the energies around. I am a grand antenna of sorts, and I pick up on all kinds of things. But up until this moment, I haven't had quite as much curiosity about what exactly I am picking up on. Now I want it to be identified for me. Now I want to have language around it. Now I want it to present itself in such a way that I can determine online in the moment if that is for me or if I'm to leave that alone. Because in my maneuverings from here forward, I have made an agreement to myself. The agreement is as follows. I will bring my voice to the exact level that it needs to be in order to be heard by the greater good. I will bring my heart to the exact level that it needs to be in order to feel in the deepest way and to emanate the greatest love that has been known, but to not take the bullshit anymore. And I will bring my physicality into such a way that I am in awe of it once again, of its magic, of its perfection, of its glow, of its strength, of its flexibility, of its health, of its well-being, of its everything. I will honor its everything. And in so doing, I will give every single other being who is in human skin on this planet permission to be the same. For they will see what I am doing and they will try to emulate it themselves. And then I know for sure we will have steps closer to the type of internal healing we need, so that as souls in human skin, we are able to affect the types of shifts and changes that might be affected. You all can probably guess by now that I ain't fucking around.